MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Missed with a breaking ball.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 2 for 4. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Digging in, DayDae Gregorius. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get some...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got to count 2-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Tanaka, he hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Right side. Altuve showing off his range. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Correa over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Number 25 is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gurriel stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Andujar has room in foul territory. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
But an easy play over at 3rd, and that'll be that. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Marwin.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Evan Gaddis now standing in past meetings with Tanaka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on first strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Squared that one up just a little late. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Correa has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Gurriel takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 2-1. Grounded, foul. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, George Springer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Number 25 is there to make the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Neil Walker.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. McCann corrals it, but no chance to recover. Andujar is on at first after the strikeout. At the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Altuve calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Andujar at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Very weakly on the ground. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's DeeDee Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Here's George Springer. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and he stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. There's a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup. But hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Neil Walker. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's just 1 for 6 to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Walker leads off first with 1 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, number 25. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And a double steal try here. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there. He's out trying to. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Altuve stands at third with 1 gun in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Judge is there and he'll put it away to retire. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Brad Peacock been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 41, Brad Peacock.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's DayDae Gregorius. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here it comes. Strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bregman trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman will be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gaddis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he struck him out. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Judge, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1 from the stretch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. Correa over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Brian McCann.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5.